As Canada rethinks its purchase of the U.S.'s fifth-generation F-35A stealth fighter after a diplomatic storm, the U.K. has indicated it is open to welcoming Canada into the sixth-generation Global Combat Air Program, GCAP. The Global Combat Air Program is a trilateral partnership between the UK, Japan, and Italy that seeks to design, manufacture, and deliver the next generation of fighter aircraft. That UK Defence Minister Maria Eagles said that while Canada is not currently a GCAP partner, all three Global Combat Air Program nations have highlighted their openness to working with others to keep us on track with the program's delivery schedule and help us deliver future military capabilities. She was responding to a parliamentary question from Liberal Democrat MP David Chadwick. Despite not being included in the initial group, the report noted that some analysts have suggested Canada would be a natural future partner due to its membership in the Five Eyes intelligence partnership and its strong security ties with the UK. While the defense minister did not say whether an offer had been made to Canada, Eagle's statement comes days after Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney visited France and the UK amid tensions with Washington. Welcoming the new Canadian PM, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer said at the time, "The relationship between our two countries has always been strong. Two sovereign allies, so much in common, shared history, shared values, shared king." There are currently three active sixth-generation aircraft programs in the West: the American F-47, the Global Fighter Program jointly developed by the UK, Japan, and Italy, and the Future Combat Air System, FCS, jointly developed by France, Germany, and Spain. The US, for example, is developing the aircraft itself. In fact, on the export issue, US President Donald Trump previously told reporters that he would reduce the sixth-generation F-47 by 10% before exporting it to another country, because one day they may not be our allies, he said. Notably, Maria Eagles' remarks come at a time when Canada is reconsidering its purchase of US-made F-35A stealth fighter jets amid a political row with the Trump administration. Amid a bitter political spat with Washington over tariffs and threats from the American president to make Canada its 51st province, Ottawa is re-examining its relationship with the U.S., including a $13.29 billion fighter jet contract. Canada ordered 88 F-35A fifth-generation fighter jets from the U.S. in 2023. The first batch of 16 jets, which have already been paid for, are due to arrive in the country early next year. However, it is now considering canceling the rest of the purchase due to concerns that Trump could block Canada's access to software upgrades and hardware components needed to keep the aircraft combat ready, as the Eurasian Times explains.